Hello, I'm Brother Taylor, and today I'd like to talk to you about the imperative. The imperative is used when you're giving commands. Just like in English, instead of saying you are finishing your homework, you would say, the imperative would be finish your homework. Notice you take off the you, it becomes just the verb. Same thing happens in French. For example, here we have you are eating your dinner, tu manges ton dîner, tu manges ton dîner. If I wanted, so that means you are eating your dinner, or you do eat your dinner. If I want to just say eat your dinner, you'd just take the same verb, take off the s, and say mange ton dîner. And you could have an exclamation point. You don't need one, but you quite often do with the imperative. Same thing with vous. If I want to say eat your dinner, meaning formally to a person or to plural, to several people, it would be mangez votre dîner. And then we are eating our dinner, it would just be, or let's eat, sorry. We are eating our dinner is nous mangeons. This is just let's eat our dinner. Mangeons notre dîner. You don't need the thing here is sometimes you do. So again, notice how these verbs stay the same, but you take off the s for the to form. That's with all er verbs, you take off the s for the to form. There are a couple verbs that are irregular, like être. Like être, it's just different. You use soit, soyez, and soyons. And avoir is est, ayons, then ayez. And then, and I think savoir is the other one. Is sache, sachons, and sachez. Sache la réponse, know the answer, or whatever. So these are most verbs are just like this though. You take off the, basically the s and the to form, and any er verbs I should say. This is for er verbs. Other regular verbs, it's just the normal conjugation. So for example, if I were to change this, and it would just be, you are finishing your dinner. This is a IR verb, a regular IR verb. You are finishing your dinner. Finish your dinner, it'd just be like this. It doesn't change. Notice we don't take off anything. Same thing for finissez and finissons. They're all just the same conjugation. It's actually quite easy. The imperative is quite easy in French. So, this works for a lot of verbs, just the to form, vous form, and then the nous form. There are only very few exceptions to this. So again, the biggest thing is don't forget to take off the s for the er verbs in the to form. That's the biggest thing. You'll see that on a test. It's something that many people forget, and the vous and nous form are just normal with er verbs. With any other verbs, most other verbs, any other regular verbs, it's just you just conjugate the to form, vous form, and nous form normally, and there's no changing of the verbs. So it's quite easy. One other example is, tu vends le tableau. You're selling the painting. You are selling the painting. If I want to say sell the painting, it's just like this. You don't change the verb at all. And it's vendez le tableau and vendons. Just normal conjugations. So, thank you.